Welcome to a tutorial on MySQL operators. Let's begin with precedence of operators. Suppose we have multiple expression in which let's try select 4 plus 5 minus 1 by 2 star 2. Here we have multiple operands. Knowing the precedence of MySQL operators, 1 by 2, division performs first. So 1 by 2 would get 0.5. 0.5 star 2, multiplication comes next. So 0.5 star 2 would give us 1. So 5 minus 1 would give us 4. So 4 plus 4 gives us perfect answer as 8. In MySQL, we can perform various arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication, so on. Let's try addition now. So if we say select addition of some integers, we would get the answer. We can even try multiplication, subtraction. This gives us floating value. In order to get integer value, use the div. So select then the div3 would give us the integer value 3. Let's try bitwise operators now. Let's begin with left shift. So if we say select 4 left shift 2, binary value of 4 is 0 1 0 0. On performing left shift, we would get 1 0 0 0 0, which is nothing but 16. Let's try right shift now. If we say select 4 right shift 2, we would get the binary value as 0 0 0 1, which is 1. Let's try bitwise OR now. If we say select 23 bitwise or 12, we would get the answer as 31. Say select 23 bitwise and 12, we would get the bitwise and of 23 and 12. Let's try bitwise OR. If we use select 1 XOR 0, we would get 1. If we say select 1 XOR 1, would get the answer 0. So in general, XOR would give us 0 when the operands are same and gives us 1 when the operands are different. Let's try bitwise NOT now. We say select 5 ampersand negation, that is bitwise NOT of 1. We would get the answer as 4. Let's try logical operators now. Let's use employee table, e-table. Okay, on this table, let's perform logical AND, OR, and NOT operations. Suppose we want to find the employees whose salary lies in between 10,000 and 20,000. We can use logical AND operator like select name from E, where salary is greater than 10,000. Logical AND salary is less than 20,000. So we would get the answer as Raj. Okay, now let's select employees whose SSN is either 101 or 103. So we can use logical OR operator as select name from E table, where SSN is 101, logical OR SSN is 103. So we should get the answer as Sam and Raj. That works perfectly. Suppose we want to retrieve the data of all other employees except for the employee whose SSN is 101. We can try this. Select star from E, where SSN logical NOT SSN logical not 101. So this gives the data values of Jack and Raj. Let's try comparison operators now. These operators return 1 if the condition is true and return 0 if condition is false. Let's check some of the examples. Suppose we say select 2.34 less than or equal to 4.56. This is true, so we should get the answer as 1. Right, let's give a false condition now. Select 5 greater than or equal to 8. This should give us 0. That works perfectly. We can use in between clause. So if we say select 4 between, let's see if 4 is in between 1 and 7. This is true, so we get the answer as 1. We can even use greatest function in order to find the greatest value. So if we say greatest of some values, so return the greatest of the two. We can also run mathematical functions like cosine, tangent, ceiling, format, truncate, etc. Let's try now. Suppose we say, let's try select cos of 89. This would give us the cosine value of 89. We can even try arctangent of some value 78. Let's try ceiling. Suppose we say ceiling of 4.34. This would give the integer value which is greater than 4.34. And if we say select floor 4.34, this would give us the integer value which is just less than the float value. Okay, now let's try truncate. We say select truncate of if we say select truncate of 2.33341, this would reduce the number of digits after decimal point to 1. Let's try some of the string functions now. In string functions, we have concat, length, lcase, locate, repeat, replace, reverse, etc. Let's start from with concat. Select concat of out of 2 strings. Say MySQL operators. We get the concatenated string. Suppose we want to find the number of characters, we can use character length of give some string. If we want to count the number of characters present in the string, we can use char length. This would give the character length. Let's try locate now. We say select locate of point and PowerPoint or PT. This will return the value as 6 because PT begins at the point which starts at 6th position. So if we say select replace my India, where we want to replace my by R, so we can use this. Let's try L case now. Suppose we want to convert all capitals into lowercase letters, we can use L case. Say MySQL in capitals. We want to convert into lowercase. This works perfectly. Let's try reverse now. Say select reverse of some string, say apple. That gives the reverse string. Now let's try some of the date functions. Date functions, we have current date functions, current time, now, month name, month, minute, hour, etc. Let's begin with current date. So if you say select current date of so we'd get the current date. Let's try now. If you say select now, this can be used to find the current time and current date. Let's try more examples. In order to find the difference between two dates, we can use select date diff. So let's try select date diff. Give two dates. I would give 2009, 10 and 10. 2009, 1 and 1. Right. This gives the difference between the two dates. We can even add, suppose we want to add to this date 2009, 12, 25. I want to add an interval of 4 days. So this would return the added date. We can even use other date functions like minute, hour, day name or day of month. So that completes the tutorial, and we've completely understood bitwise logical comparison string and date functions. Try more examples in order to understand these topics. Visit further tutorials of your choice and browse through it. For further help, visit us at www.dataminingtools.net.